How to assess the value of a personal injury claim. So now start it. The explaining that assessing the value of a personal injury claim can be complex, as there are many factors to consider. Reassure the audience that while it can be difficult to determine the exact value upfront, understanding key elements can help guide the process. Mention that accurately assessing the value is important because it helps ensure fair compensation for medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering, and more. So now the first option is understand the types of damage. Introduce the two main types of damage in personal injury case: economic and non-economic damages. So now economic damages. These cover tangible losses like medical expenses, lost wages, and property damage. And non-economic damages. These are intangible losses such as pain and suffering, emotional distress, and loss of enjoyment of life. So, explain that both types of damages play a role in determining the value of the claim. So, now calculate your medical expenses. Emphasize the importance of accurately documenting all medical expenses related to the injury. Suggest creating a comprehensive list of all treatments, hospital visits, medication, surgeries, and rehabilitation. Include any future medical costs that may be necessary for ongoing treatment or recovery. Advise keeping receipts and invoices to support the calculation of medical expenses. Account for lost wages and earning capacity. Discuss how lost wages can significantly impact the value of a personal injury claim. Explain that if you missed work due to your injury, you should calculate the wages lost during your recovery period. In cases of severe injury where you may have permanent disability or reduced earning capacity, this will also affect the claim's value. Suggest gathering pay stubs, tax returns, and employment records to document your lost wages. Now, fourth is estimate pain and suffering. Talk about how pain and suffering can be difficult to quantify but still plays a crucial role in the overall value. Explain that pain and suffering compensation considers how to injury has impacted the person's daily life, including physical pain, emotional distress, and mental anguish. Mention that there are different methods for calculating pain and suffering, such as multiplier method, multiplying actual damages by set number, or the per diem method, calculating compensation per day of suffering. Reassure the audience that his is one of the more subjective parts of the process but can still be a significant factor in the final settlement. Fifth, consider the impact on your quality of life. Explain that injuries that impact your quality of life or limit your ability to enjoy daily activities can increase the value of your claim. Examples include being unable to participate in hobbies, sports, or spending time with family. This aspect, similar to pain and suffering, can be assessed in terms of long-term impact and can result in higher non-economic damages. Sixth, factor in permanent disability or disfigurement. Highlight that injury resulting in permanent disability, disfigurement, or long-term physical impairment tend to increase the value of a claim. Explain how permanent injury affect future earning potential, lifestyle, and daily functioning, which can lead to higher compensation. Encourage getting expert opinions, such as from medical professionals, to accurately assess the long-term consequences of the injury. Evaluate the strength of your case. Discuss how the strength of your case can influence the value of your claim. Factors that can strengthen your case include clear evidence such as medical records, photographs, and witness testimonies, as well as proving the fault of the other party. If the case is strong and there's little dispute, the settlement may be higher. If there are uncertainties or disputes over liability, the value may decrease. Encourage staying organized and gathering all relevant evidence to present a compelling case. Assess insurance coverage and limits. Explain that the amount of increased coverage available is a key factor in assessing a claim value. If the at fault party has high insurance limits, the claim may have a higher value because there's more money available for compensation. However, if the insurance coverage is limited or the at fault party is uninsured, that can reduce the overall value of the claim. Advise reviewing the insurance policy and speaking with an attorney to understand coverage details. Factor in comparative negligence. Introduce the concept of comparative negligence, which applies if you share some of the fault for the accident. Explain that if you are partially responsible for the injury, the compensation you receive may be reduced based on your percentage of fault. Example, if you are found 20% at fault, your damages may be reduced by 20%. Reassure the audience that understanding this factor can help set realistic expectation for the claim's value. Consult an expert for an accurate estimate. Recommended consulting a personal injury attorney or other legal experts who can help accurately assess the value of your claim. An attorney will have experience in determining the value of similar cases, negotiating with insurance companies, and ensuring that all aspects of the claim are considered. Encourage seeking professional advice, especially if the case involves complex issues like long-term disability or substantial financial losses. So now, summarize the main factors that influence the value of a personal injury claim: medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, quality of life impact, permanent disability, extent of the case, insurance coverage, comparative negligence, and expert consultation. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.